Do you want to learn HTML and CSS, but you don't know where to start? Let's build a simple portfolio website together, step by step. And at the end of the video, you will have a simple website that you can show off. Welcome to Tommo Tech. Here we make digital skills and coding easy. Today, I'll walk you through step-by-step method of building a clean, beginner-friendly portfolio website using HTML and CSS. Let's go. This is my VS Code where I'll be coding my simple portfolio. Now, this is a folder I've already created and I've opened the folder here. So I'm going to be doing all my work inside here. Now, this is new file, new folder, refresh, explorer, collapse. So I'm going to create a new file and I'll call it index.html. I've explained this in my earlier video. If you want to know what it is, you can go there to check. Okay, so here I'm just going to do the structure. This is the structure. The doctor, I've explained all this. You can check it in my video. Okay, simple portfolio. Simple portfolio, that's the title. And this is the head of my work. So let me go to inside the body. Inside the body here, I'm going to start with the heading. Okay, so that's the header. So this is my header. I've opened it. Inside this my header, I'm going to be creating H1. I've told us what H1 to H6, what they are meant for. So that means I want to write the title. What the title? Tommo Tech portfolio. Okay, so that's the title. So I'm going to have a paragraph here. That's paragraph to write. So in the paragraph, I'm going to write coding. Coding. Web design. Coding website digital skill. Okay, then this is nice. So inside my header, this is what I have there. So let's check what it is so that we'll see what it will give to us. So if you go to the browser, it's going to be showing you this. If you go to the browser, it's going to show this way. So this is one of the things we have done in the heading. So let's continue. I think I should just make this one Tommo Tech, not Tommo Tech portfolio. I'll change it. Here you can see simple portfolio. So I'll change it to Tommo Tech alone. Then this will come. Okay. So I'm going to remove this. Let it just be Tommo Tech. Then inside this header, I'm going to create my navigation bar. The navigation, yes. So I will have nav. This one. Nav. So inside this, my nav is navigation where I do um, those things that move to and link to one another. Okay, so A is to link. The work of A is to link, and to ask me what do you want to link it to. In this case, I'm going to link it to, let me do about. About, then call it about. Okay, so let's check what this gives to us. You can see about link. So this is the link there. So let's just put the remaining one. Okay, so if I put about, and I can just copy this so that I don't start typing it again. You can do project. Okay, and do and do the contacts. Okay, so I can just have this. Let's check how it looks now. You can add as many as possible. So I'm just going to refresh. You can see about project contact. If there's any other thing I would like to add later, I can add it to it. So you can see it has given me this. Okay, so this is my first work. Now you can see it's not styled. I just want to style as I'm working. I want to be styling. So let's style this. For me to style, let me just put my link here. Okay, so link. So I'm going to create another file here called style.css. Okay, so I need to link it here. Link it to style.css. This. So I want to style my work now. Okay. Let me first style the body of the work. That's the background. Let me say background color. I think this is not bad. Let me now say also background color. Font family as per the font that I want. Let me take this. Then, okay, for now, I'm just going to leave it here. Then let me style the header. The header. Styling the header, I'm going to give the header some command. The other background, let me do the background of the header too. Background should be, let me check this. I will change it later if it's not okay. Background. Then apart from the background, line height, so that it can have a small space. Line height. Let's see. 1.5. Okay, apart from line height, what else should I have? Is it the color? The color. Use this. Okay, let's just see what we have for now. Okay, you can see all of them, they are in the header. So these are the things we have in the header. Okay, so let's do nav. The nav itself. So in nav, let's do display. Should display it. Display flex. That means should say justify content and justify. Justify content should be center. Should say that is the nav itself should be center. Then think space. Let's give it gap like maybe 2 ps. Let me see. Then adding margin. Give it margin top. Margin top should be like, let me do 2 ps, 5 ps. Let's see. Okay, so let's check what this will give us first before we proceed to another one. Okay, you can see they are already in the center, as we said. Then you can see this one is now on its own. Okay, so let's now look at the this word rating about project, contact, just like that. Let's work on it. Okay, so let's look at nav A. That means the link. Nav A. Okay, let's say the nav A text decoration. Color. Let's first talk about the color. The color should be nav A color. Text decoration. That means let it not have anyone on the right none. So let's check this so that you can see what it does. Look at how my work is. I want to do text decoration. It won't give it any line again. But if you say text decoration, you want it dash, you want it solid, you want it anything you want it. Let me see it now. Text decoration. If you say dash, let's go back to it. That's decoration. Dotted, dashed, doubled, line through, solid, underline. Let's use underline. Have you seen it? It has underline on it. So if you don't want it to show anything, just say none. Which is okay. So apart from this, let's make the color. The color should be, I think white is good. Color should be white. Okay. The gap. We need for gap. No. Font weight. Font weight. That means if you should bold or not bold or this. Let me use 20 AS and see. Then transform. Transition should be, that's transition 0. Let me use 0.3. Okay, let's see. The white color is not actually showing, so we're just going to do some work here. I like this Tommo tech, the color. So let me change the background of the header. That's the header background. Change it from this aquamarine to let me check some. The background. Okay. Then the gap, the margin top here, let me make it 10 and see. Then this gap should be up to, let me use 10 so that we'll have 12. So let's check. The 10 is even still small. This one, no. So this can be white. Let me just change the color. The color should be this plain. Let's check it now. Okay, so the space is still very small. The gap is still small, so let me give it the gap first 10. Let me do 20 px. Okay, it's not too bad. 1, 2, 40. Okay, the font still bold. I use bold font weight 20 stops. And use 100. See. Font weight. And 50 px. Okay, so I think with this is okay, but I might still need to change the header. But for now, Just leave it and continue. Have I done the nav A? Okay. Okay, so we are going to continue now. So I'm no longer working in header. So let's create a section. A section is when you are dividing your work. So inside this section, I'm going to be talking about myself. This section, the class is hero. Okay. So class is hero. Welcome to Tommo Tech. Welcome to Tommo Tech. So let me have a paragraph. Teach coding design and digital skills for the future. So this is a section of my work. Oh, how did I jump this? Welcome to we teach coding website design and digital skills for the future. So let's see how this section looks like. This is what we are going to be doing in this section. Okay. Okay. Welcome to Tommo Tech. We teach coding, web design, and digital skill for the future. Okay. Okay, so let's have, before we style it, let's have one more section. Another section. This section, let me have H1 also. This section, let me have H1 also. About me. Paragraph also. Okay. Um, 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 educator. Okay, so before class, teacher class should be about me, about should be about. modern digital skills. Great tutorial that can get tutorial that are simple, proactive, and impactful. So, okay, so this is another section. So I believe we can now style these two sections before we proceed. Okay, so let's style it. Hero. Okay. We call the class that we use .hero. .hero. Okay. So what do we want? Want it to be at the center. .hero should be at the center. This align should be center. The color should be, let me try this color. See what's going to give me. Then color should be center. Padding should be 10 px. Okay, so that's for hero. Then hero h1. That's hero h1. Okay, that's the heading. So the hero heading, what do we do to it? The heading can have its own color. Then the heading can have the margin, the font size. Okay, let's do font size. Let me make it 30 px and see how it will look. Font size should be 30 px. Margin bottom. Margin should be bottom 10 px. I check. Okay, so we need hero paragraph. That's hero p. Font size 2. That's hero font size. What font size is this one? 30 px. It's paragraph. Okay, let's see 24 px. Okay, so let's check it. You can see how it's looking. So let's check what formatting we have done. You can see it has come to that. Then this one has come here, which is nice. But the color, this color is not okay. The H1 Let me give the H1 color. No, this is a paragraph. Sorry, color. Let me see this color. The paragraph. Say font size is this. Let me use color. Let's use the same color and see. Blue. I actually like blue. Okay. Okay. Then what should be remaining about me? Okay, so we are done with the first section. Going to the second section now, about me. So let's use ID for this one. Let's use ID for the set of class. So we have H1 and P. That's what will change. H1 and paragraph. Okay, let's check. Just like the way dot about. Dot about. You can see what we do here. You can actually copy what is here and put it here. H1 can also have the same thing. Hey, not dot about again is hash because it is ID. Hash about H1. Okay. Hash about paragraph. Hash about paragraph. Where is the paragraph from? Just take copy what is here for now. So if I need to change anything later, I will change it. So let's check. Okay. But the paragraph, what I've noticed now is that it's too big. So the font size needs to be reduced for the paragraph. So go to the paragraph. Size, let me check. 16. Size. 16. Okay. Check it now. I think it's okay. But the H1 is looking big, so I'm going to reduce the H1 also a bit. H1 a bit from 30 to 24. H1 30 to 24. Okay, let's see how it's looking. Okay, so then another thing is you can see this space. I have a very long sentence here. So I'm going to break this sentence so that it can just be 2 lines. This one from I create can come down. So to do that, I'm going to be using break. I'll break it is from HTML where I will break it. This I create So I'm going to put break here. BR. Yes. So break means to give it space. Just like when you are saying enter in Microsoft Word. So let's see it now. You can see it's now in one page. It's now okay. Okay, so we have done one section, the second section. So go to another section. Let's quickly create the contact form. So I'm going to create another section now. Okay, so in this section, I want to create form. Let me create form class. Let the class be contact me. Contacts. Okay, so after that, I'm going to create h1, and the h1 I'm going to write contact me. Okay, so input type is text, then your name, okay, required. Okay, going to can actually copy what is here. Input text, placeholder, your email. Okay, required. Then I'll go to text area. Text area. Let me say row. Row because ID. Placeholder, your message. Okay. Button type. Submit. Send message. We have done. Let's see the form. The form should be down here. You can see nothing is here yet. Refresh. You can see this is the form. We have not formatted the form. We have not added CSS. So we are going to add CSS to it now. Dot contact Display, how do you want it to display? Display flex. Display flex. Say gap should be 1 rem. Margin should be 0. Display text direction. Maximum width mass. That's like 500 ps. Okay, let's see how it looks like now. This is what we have. Refresh. Okay, you can see what we have here right now. Whatever we have done, this is what it has given to us. Your name, your email, your message, send message. Okay, so let's go. Let's now work on the text area. Let's work on the text area. Let's work on the input. Input font size. Let's say 1 rem. So border 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 border. Let's say 5 years. If it's too much, we'll remove it later. Background color. Background color. Okay. Background color. Font size 1 rem. Font size. Okay, we need to put padding here. Padding. Padding. 20 ps. Let me make it 10 ps. Yes. Font size. Color. Color. We have done the contact to display flares, gap, all of this is contact input, contact booth. So let's check what we have done. You can see it. I think the color I use here, white, right? I need to use a color that will be more. The white is not bad. So you can use any color you want to use, any color at all, any color at all you want to use.